Today I'm here with another overlook video. This is not gonna be assembly video, but just overlook video, and the subject of this video is this PPK20 do-it-yourself kit for the AK-74 receivers. So what we have here was original AK-74, the receiver of the AK-74, and the receiver itself was shortened by about 3 centimeters, and also the barrel mount was replaced. These 3 rivets you can see here are not actually rivets, they are screws with filled, the cavities, so they are basically the imitations, but they hold Artronian in the receiver itself. Basically everything else except the receiver and the barrel is 3D printed. The barrel itself can also be 3D printed, but I managed to make one from the old SVD barrel, I guess, just from basically a metal pipe. The magazine is also 3D printed, however the shell is not mine, it was downloaded from my manufacturer. I just made an insert for it because the original insert was single stack and I needed the double stack. So there's the magazine. The rest of the gun is fully designed and made by me. From the back we have PPK styled telescopic stock. It does not fold correctly as it should, and also you can notice it folds on the other side, because on the original one this mount is replaced and the gun the stock mounts on the right side of the gun. However, here we are working with the AK-74 receiver, so it folds on the left, and as you can see the original button that would be here is removed because there is no need for it, and the space here is essential for the dust cover installation. What we have here, kinda stiff. A few positions here, I guess it's 5 if I'm right. And this is the longest position. As you can see, normally the lever would move towards me, but I mess up the spring windage, so it's going the other way around. So now the stock is collapsed and the positions are spaced by something like a centimeter. So there's the stock. We have here our AK-19 style grip. It's modified to fit, fit the magwell. The Vityaz magwell here is also printed. These ones are printed in resin, it's not the FDM one. We have here 2 pins, printed the mag catch, also printed the magwell spacer, specially modified for the Vityaz. Grip is pretty sturdy, doesn't move, doesn't crack, it's where it should be. The handguard also printed. You can notice it's old generation of the PPK20. The new generation have small ribs. Reason for using the old generation, because I had it already modeled before I found the new generation pictures. I might make the model of the new generation handguard with the ribs, as is it doesn't exist. Then we have the silencer imitation. It's just the imitation. You can put your tracer unit inside. As you can see, my barrel don't have the thread, and The rest of the silencing there is held in place by grub screw. I'm gonna utilize this for the 3D printed barrels because, as you might figure out, 3D printed small threads such as M14 are not ideal. Basically, the last part here is the dust cover. It's also made, not last one would be the new safety lever. So the dust cover, it's also 3D printed with 3D printed rail on top of it. Reason for that, because I don't have access to the welder right now, so I can't make myself one from metal. What you can see here, this whole assembly is the new generation selector lever and dust cover. New generation meaning they are from the latest iteration of the PPK20. First generation or first prototype of the PPK20 is using basically the dust cover of the Vikas itself. Here the bolt imitation and the dust cover is more sealed. Now, the probably main thing of this gun is the new selector lever. It was quite a challenge for me to design because the normal AK selector moves around by 15-20 degrees. This new selector move almost 90. I just want to mention this should be applicable for your normal AK 1912, 74, replicas. If you are more, if you just like this selector more, it doesn't need you to make any permanent modification to your gearbox, just new selector bits, and your replica must have this rivet, this fake rivet there. This was the APS body. As you can see, these two rivets are actually there, even though they are fake. But the third one, it wasn't there. It was just a small dent in the receiver. So, as far as I know, the LCT replicas, SIMA replicas, they all have this rivet there. I just made this one for myself. I drew out the fake one, the badly imitated one, let's say, and replace it with this. I also noticed that on different replica, the position of this rivet is different between the LCT one and SIMA version. The difference in height is about a millimeter or so. This difference play a major role in how does the selector works, mainly the dust cover part, dust cover seal, I don't know how to call it, this part, because it works basically on the lever system. So I will show you. So the different position of this rivet will affect where this part is. So just for the future version, for when this kit is published, keep it in mind. I will try to provide what I can, but it's important to keep it in mind. So the selector itself, it's unlike the original, it's on the right side only. There is nothing on the left side. However, like the original, it works like safe full auto, if I correctly remember. Oh no, semi and full auto. Don't mind these old markings. The selector position are same like on a real one, and I will show you how actually does it work. So we are back. That was kind of quick. It looks like the spring guide I'm using doesn't play well with the piston itself. Anyway, safety, mechanically blocked. That's semi. And the last position is auto. And safe again. So that's it. That's my AK-74 converted to the PPK20. See you next time with the assembly video.